very special relationship. Not only you're his big brother, you're his mentor. And
I'm not his big brother. He's my big
that's
brother.
what I was pointing to him, but I was looking at you. You're not only his big brother, his mentor and role model. You know, you have a very... How does it feel to have such an important role in your younger brother's life?
I take it, you know, I take it as, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be too, I don't know, business-oriented about it, you know, or what, however you want to say it. I just try to be his big brother, you know, and try to, you know, if he needs a good beat-up once in a while, you know, I can give that to him, you know.
Do you guys like wrestle sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He throws me in the pool all the time. It's freezing cold, too.
But do you understand that one day you'll be as big and as strong?
I doubt that.
You doubt that?
I will. And then I'll pay him back all the things.
Exactly.
He's thrown me in the pool, thrown me in the water.
Exactly.
The ocean.
No, you know, I realize also another thing, too, is that the business can be very, you know, stressful and hard. You know, especially, I mean, God, I look at myself and, you know, how hard it can be in the schedules and everything. So I just to make sure, you know, that as young as he is, you know, that you know, he has his schooling, my mom, my dad there with him, you know, and I'm gonna always be there for him, you know, to support him and to always, you know, protect him from the bad things that can be in the business.
And there's another side to it. A lot of people, I know I have sisters, and the bond between two brothers or two sisters or family, everybody says they have close relationships, but later on you can kind of drift apart, some move there and there, but you guys have this bond that everybody dreams about having, you know, amongst brothers. How does that feel? You guys do everything together. You ever get tired of each other?
No.
No?
Well,
yeah.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
Well, I mean,
sometimes he's usually in the bed in the morning.
Okay.
He sleeps till 1, 2.
Well, I mean,
he's a late sleeper?
Well, yeah. That's not my fault. Well, because we're always, like, out here on the road, always waking up early, you know, so it's like, when you have time to just sleep, God, I'm in the bed till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Sometimes he sleeps all day.
My bad. Yep. But, I mean, we do everything together, like you said. I mean, that's right. And when I have time off, you know, and also it's kind of hard, too, now that he's gone. You know, sometimes I'll come back home, and he'll be out on the road, or sometimes, you know, he'll come back home, and I'll be out on the road, you know, so it's kind of, in a way, you know, we do run into each other all the time, you know, but it's kind of hard, too. But, I mean, I do get to see him a lot more than what I would.
And how about with your other sisters? How does that you work that out because you have 3 other sisters?
Well, they get along together. I mean,
they're all, I don't know, they're all a lot younger than me except my sister DJ.
Okay.
Leslie, she has a jewel kind of sound in her, like Leanne Rimes. She sounds like Leanne Rimes and Jewel.
They sing too.
Yeah.
BJ was the only one that didn't want to be.
BJ was a model. I mean, she did modeling when she was a lot younger.
Okay.
But then, you know, I think a lot of the reasons I was there a lot of the times, and a lot of the pageants we later found out were rigged. You know,
for real?
Seriously. There had been some situations where there was some pageants that were rigged, so she was kind of heartbroken in a way to find that out. So then she stopped, but now she's going to get back into it.
Okay.
One time, me and Nick, Nick was in Spain. Well, I was in Spain, and we hadn't seen each other for a long time. Nick wasn't. Well, I was in Spain, and Nick just arrived there.
Okay.
And there was a show called Sorpresa, and there was a surprise. It was like a surprise show, and there was a girl who was she was just from adoption, and she got put up, and she got to meet the Backstreet Boys. She got to meet Nick and Brian and everybody. And after that, I was supposed to be Nick's surprise.
Oh.
And there was these little girls. So you say first.
Well, there was these. What happened was they brought me out, and I didn't know nothing about this. You know, they brought me out in the middle of the stage in front of all this audience, and there was like 10 little girls, like around my brother's age. And they're sitting there and they're asking them,
dressed up in overalls.
They're all dressed up alike. Every single one of them are dressed up alike. And some of them had hair like my little brother. You know, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, this is cool, you know. So he goes over there and he asks him something in Spanish, and he's like, so do you like the Backstreet Boys? Or do you like Nick? No. Asked him all the way down, no, 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 no. Every 10 one of them. I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, what is this all about, you know? And my self-esteem's come from here down to here, you know? And little do I know,